Hi, one of Mr. Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. His name is Mike Brenner. We're the Odds Couple. We come to you from SportsbookReview.com, SBRodds.com. It's Week 11 in college football. We're talking with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Mike Brenner, the game we're going to cover right now is Ole Miss and Texas A&M. And I'm interested to hear what Joe has to say about this game because this one I just passed on because both of these teams lost their starting quarterbacks last week. Yeah. So I don't know what to make of this at all. They're going to be starting, replacements. Hubenak for Texas A&M and then a freshman for Ole Miss.
10-foot pole, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, look, I mean, maybe because there's so much uncertainty, there can be good value to be found, but you definitely have to do your deep research in order to find that value, and Joe Duffy is the man for that, right,
there's
Mike?
No doubt. And A&M, I think, was definitely exposed, whether Trevor Knight went down or not. That team was so overranked, overrated, it was pathetic. And but, that's why things happen. Karma's a bitch, but that team's not even a top 20 team, so I don't know. I think Ole Miss is going to whoop that ass, but I'm not going to go out there with my money.
All right, Joe Duffy, I think I'm going to pass on this one, but I'm assuming you've done some deep research. Yeah. Maybe there is some value here. Right now, Texas A&M is 10 or 10.5 as a home favorite, and the total is 54.5. The Greek hanging 55. What's your take on this game? What can you tell us, Joe?
Well, I tried even right before we did these videos to see if there was any official announcement who's going to be starting for Ole Miss at quarterback. Look, Shea Patterson is a 5-star recruit. I believe that he will have the red shirt taken off because, remember, he's currently wearing a red shirt. First of all, look, you don't even, if somebody's a 5-star recruit and they live up to expectations, it's not like they're likely to play through their senior year. And this is the SEC. Unless your name is Nick Saban, you don't want to even assume that you're going to have a job with your current program in 4 or 5 years. So I think Shea Patterson, I think I called him Peterson, Shea Patterson will have the red shirt taken off. He will very likely play, which will give Ole Miss a little bit of the element of surprise. And remember, I think short-term, that benefits them because there's not really enough scouting film. You got to go back to high school to know how to defend him, and I think that will be a big advantage for Ole Miss. Now, the truth is, if it is announced officially that Shea Patterson is the starting quarterback, I believe that the line will definitely move. So I think it's a smart idea if you're watching this and you can still get the double digits to go with Ole Miss. And by the way, Texas A&M, although some of the dynamics of my bubble burst theory, they've kind of changed because of the playoffs. The reality is Texas A&M, they had, and repeat, had, past tense, their destiny in their own hands. If they had run the table entering last week, there's no question they would have been in the Final Four. They've been officially eliminated from any chance at making the playoffs. So this is a tough spot for them. I'm going to go with Ole Miss.
Wow.
Ole Miss might actually be a good play. Texas A&M has lost 5 in a row, ATS.
Yeah.
And Joe Duffy makes a good point. Sometimes when, the starters go down in the NFL, it's different, but in college football, starters go down and people are like, oh my God. And then you got like a 5-star recruit who only, the people who look into, the prospects in college football are aware of.
Yeah.
And those guys can sometimes come in and be as good or better or way better than the guys they're replacing.
There's no doubt about it. But the thing with A&M is they got so many holes in that defense. I mean, I'm not kidding you. That team got exposed major. This is not really they're not, in my eyes, not even close to being a top 10 team. But that defense has so many holes. I think Ole Miss could have a field day. And then with the element of surprise with the quarterback, that might be a sharp play.
There you go, Joe Duffy. We needed in-depth, deep research from Joe Duffy, and that's exactly what we got. Yeah. That's what Joe Duffy does, recommending a play right now on Ole Miss plus 10.5. That might be a great call there, Joe Duffy. Your website, of course, is offshoreinsiders.com. This is what you do every day and every week. Tell us about that, Joe.
For those people who don't care about 29 years of public winning, just what I've done for you lately, 24-9 college football run. We've got a bunch of college football and NFL already up for the weekend. All the details, another great year, offshoreinsiders.com.
Thanks so much, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.